So in 2025, it seems to me that there's been a lot of talk about rope binding. Keep watching. Yes, welcome back. It's GotAUkulele review day. As ever, summary video review to accompany the full detailed written review that you'll find always linked in the description box down there. There's also some other links down there where you can do what these people have done. These are my weekly thank yous. This is not a commercial site. I don't get paid by brands to do these reviews, so the kind donations from people like you really help keep this site going. It is much appreciated. And for absolutely nothing at all, you can support the channel by subscribing to the YouTube. And if you hit the bell symbol, you'll get notified of new stuff that comes along. That's a real help too. Okay, this brand. I've looked at this brand several times before. They're a very famous guitar brand from the USA who take their name from a southern Spanish town. Famous for their Spanish guitars, but they've been making ukuleles for years now. None of them have done really badly on the website. They're always pretty reliable, but not one yet has really sort of captured a flame with me, or has captured a spark within me. They're just a little bit, you know. The brand is called Cordoba, and this is the Cordoba 25T Tenor. 25 series, I think, is just one step down from their highest range. And then I've looked at the 24, the 20, the 10, things like that. So 24 up towards the upper end, but not quite up at the top. And as I said in the introduction, it's got something striking about it, hasn't it? The 25T is made of acacia. We have solid acacia on the top and laminate acacia on the back and sides. Now, it's attractive, it's stripy, it's not flamey, it's not, it's nicely sort of quarter sawn there, as you can see with the change of the colour. It's nicely book matched, it's not flamey, it's not curly, but it is nice and stripy, and I love the interest. The back in particular looks great. Nice looking woods, solid on the top, laminate on the back and sides. It's an attractive, warm, chocolatey brown looking tenor ukulele. The bridge material isn't specified. Some websites say pow furrow, some say composite. I don't know what it is, but it's wood. It's a tie bar with some decoration, chevrons in the base of the tie bar there to match the rest of the decoration, fitted with a compensated top bone saddle. But it's all about the decoration. As I said in the introduction, there's been quite a lot of rope this year, not least the Pan Pacific by Carla last year. So what we have is maple and ebony, very, very striking rope binding around the top, and these chevrons around the sound hole rosette. Nothing on the back. I know it's not for everybody, but I really like it. It's a very traditional technique for decorating ukuleles. I think it looks absolutely great. I think it's a real sort of head turner look. I really like how striking it is around the top. The body is then finished in a satin. It's not really open pore. It's very nicely done, very smooth and even all over. Feels great. Nicely built body. Inside, nice and tidy, notched linings, regular braces. There's some pictures on the website, and it's not overly thick on the top looking at it. There we are, nice little looking instrument in the body, solid top, laminate back and sides. The neck is made of mahogany, really obvious joint here at the heel, really obvious joint at the heel. A very, very well hidden joint up at the headstock. It's a bit too rounded on the back for me, and it's very skinny for a tenor. This is 35mm 27 G2A. It's too thin for me, but some people, you know, it's average, I suppose, basic average. It's all right. That's fitted with another unspecified wood for the fingerboard. I don't know what it is, but there's some nice grain in it, although it is dry. This needs an oil. I like the grain, but it is too dry. Edge band in black to hide the fret ends, 18 of those with 14 to the body joint. They're dressed reasonably well. They go a bit sharp up here. Not that you're really going to play up there that much. You'll feel the edges up there, but it's not right. There we are, not great. Position dots in pearl, face out at 5, 7, 10 and 12, and you get side dots as well. All right, okay, not a bad neck, needs a bit of oil, fret dressing on the edge of being a problem. Bone nut. I like the headstock on Cordobas. It's not quite a crown. I think that's more some sort of acacia, possibly an ebony face on it. And the logo there in a silver screen print. They don't specify the tuners. These are open gears with black buttons, but the mechanisms look good. They work okay as well. And this little thing here is part of the wider Cordoba logo, and that is actually taken from the decorative arches of the Mosque Cathedral in the city of Cordoba in Spain. So that's a nice little touch. What else do you get? You get a set of Aquila strings, and now else, nothing, no bag. I think in this day and age, that's a bit of a misstep. No bag at all, just the set of Aquila strings, no strap buttons, no extras. And I say that's a bit of a misstep because the prices of these, they're all over the place, but the most common price I seem to see in UK stores is about £235 for a solid top only. It's not a huge amount of money, but you can get Snail, Flight, Carla, Kai, Uma for quite a bit less than that. Some of them all solid instruments. So I think that's too expensive. I don't think it is good value. I think it needs to be down sub £200, not 235. So I think it's a bit expensive for what it is. So that's a gripe. But you know, I love the look of it. I think it's pretty well put together, very well put together in fact. Good finish. Okay, the frets need a little bit of work and the fingerboard needs a bit of oiling, and I don't like the nut width, but it is well put together, very striking looking instrument. Feels a bit chunky at 630 grams, but it balances, yeah, it does balance okay. So it's not too bad at all. Nice looking thing, I think. But then I've always thought a lot of Cordobas are nice looking things, and as I say, they've just kind of then let me down a bit with the tone. Acacia obviously is the same species as koa, just not the stuff that is grown in Hawaii, so this is probably Far Eastern acacia. And first, fair play to them for not saying it's acacia koa or something misleading. They say it's acacia, which is good, which is a rich tone wood. But before we get into the tone, what are the basics like? The volume is excellent. Oh, it's loud. Really loud instrument. And that's really nice. Sustain. I'm just looking at the setup here. It's too high at the 12th. This is really high. I'll put the measurement of that up on the website. If I may be mistaken, I'm just citing it. I haven't actually got the scale on it. But that is good sustain. And very, very zingy, very rich, but very on the bright side. Complex. That's immediately got my attention a bit more than other Cordobas I've played. There's something quite nice about that. A bit too bright for me, and we'll pick it. Check the tuning, these Aquilas. Yeah, we're going out. Sorry about this, but it's only right I play these in tune. People seem to think I don't. Quite like this. bit too bright for me, but I do quite like the zing. I love the volume and the sustain to it as well. Yeah, that's not bad sounding at all. My real gripe with it is the price. 235 is too much money. Certainly without a bag, you can get something similar to this for quite a lot less. I appreciate there's quite a bit of decor on this, and this is real wooden binding, it's not just plastic stuff. Still seems a little bit too high. Get it for under 200 quid and I think you've got a good deal. The Cordoba 25T, solid top acacia, laminate back and sides acacia, tenor ukulele with this lovely, lovely rope binding. Too expensive, but a nice sounding uke actually. Bit too bright for me, but you know, a lot of people will really like how peppy that is. Great volume. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Nice one, Cordoba. Probably one of the nicest of yours I've played. Still not really making me go, oh, I must have it, because there's just so much choice out there, but this isn't bad at all. Cordoba 25T tenor in acacia. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your ongoing support. I am back in a couple of weeks' time with something else, and in the meantime, you look after yourselves, take care, look after each other. I'll see you very soon. Cheers. Bye.